Justin Bieber has undersold his catalog for $200 million, and here is why.
Justin Bieber forced to sell his catalog for a lot of money, $200 million, but what forced him to do it?
This is really sad. It should be headlined, How to Lose $500 Million to $1 Billion in 15 Years. And while working, I might add. The issue is, Justin became famous when he was around 14. And the bigger issue is, when you become famous at 14 and there are no limits, how do you learn limits? Guess what? You don't. So this kid was spending like crazy. I want this, I want that. So for example, on his 2022 tour, he insisted on 2 massive jumbo jets, one for him and one for his wife, Haley. Now they had said, come on, can't you guys share a jet?
Right.
And Haley was like, or can't you have smaller jets? And Haley said something to the effect of, no, the Jenners have a jet, and I want the jumbo jet.
Was that the reason she gave?
Apparently.
Okay.
And it's, there's this new documentary out in TMZ. They were just spending, there was stuff like $300,000 dinner at Nobu at Coachella, which is a lot. I mean, that's a lot of really pricey sake and picking up the bill for a lot of people. And it just went. It's kind of like when Michael Jackson almost broke the first time.
Right.
And people were saying, how can that happen? Well, guess what? If you're spending $50 million a month, just saying, I want, and no one is saying no, it happens. So anywho, during the big concert in 2022, he developed Bell's palsy. It was like, very
Remember
stressed.
that, yes.
He had to quit. He was like, listen, I got to stop. However, he had been given $40 million in advance, and he owed $24 million. So his manager at the time, Scooter Braun, said, you know what? I'm going to cover it. Don't worry, Justin. You can pay me back. Justin did one payment and then stopped. And then at the end of the year, he was really broke, and he said, all right, I got to sell my catalog. Now, Scooter apparently had said,
Sikano asa, sikano asa.